Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. After a rainy, cold Tuesday and a cloudy Wednesday, much better weather on the way for the end of the week. The reason is we've got this area of high pressure out here to the west that will be building over East Texas here between Thursday and Friday. So that is certainly going to give us some good news and better weather. Let's take a look at future skycast. And as we go to the maps, we're going to watch all this clear sky just kind of move across the area. Moisture will start to increase across South Texas Friday morning. We'll see 2 mornings where temperatures are around freezing, I think Thursday morning and again Friday morning. And by Saturday morning, some light scattered showers begin showing up. And as the day goes on Saturday, there is a better and better chance for rain. In fact, Saturday itself probably holds about a 70% chance of rain, especially Saturday night. And then Sunday morning, a 50% chance of rain as a cold front moves through. Then we get a bit of a break, and we've got another chance of rain that heads our way Monday and Tuesday. In fact, if you look at the rain chances, next couple of days, no chances for rain. Saturday, 70% chance of rain, especially by the afternoon and the evening hours. Sunday morning, it's a 50% chance of rain. And then there's a break, and then Monday night, a 50% chance of rain with some thunderstorms also possible, and Tuesday, a 50% chance of rain. And then Wednesday, we've got a 30% chance of rain ahead of an increasing chance of rain Wednesday night into Thursday. And that chance of rain in the middle part of next week, into the latter part of next week, could come with some colder air. And so we are talking about the possibility of seeing some snow mixing with rain or some sleet here, middle to latter part of next week. So make sure you stay tuned for updates on that forecast. It is in cycle. We talk about the repeating weather cycle, the pattern cycles, and it is about a 50-day cycle right now. If we go back to November 4th, we had severe weather followed by some colder air. Well, that part of the pattern is coming back, and that should arrive here in early parts of February. And when that comes back, that's when we get back into the colder air. All right, rainfall outlook next 7 days. You're generally looking at 1.5 inches to 1.75 inches, maybe 2 inches of rainfall from Henderson and Longview over towards Shreveport. It's a little bit less in these light shaded areas. It's about 1.25 inches around Tyler and down toward Crockett, Nacogdoches, and Lufkin. That's in that 1 to 1.5 inch rain range. So it looks like we're getting some plentiful rainfall over the next 7 days. In fact, if we break it down again, next 2 days, no rain across the area. If we go Friday, just look specifically at Friday, now you start to see some light showers showing up. This would be Friday night or early Saturday morning. But when we look at Saturday and Sunday itself, and we break it down, now we start to see more abundant rain, especially over deep East Texas, where we're looking at 1, maybe 3/4 inch of rain to about 1.25 inches of rain. And then next week, when we go into Monday and Tuesday, we add into that another 3/4 inch to 1.25 inches. So next 7 days, those totals look like this. That's why we're looking at anywhere from 3/4 inch to maybe upwards of 2.5 inches of rainfall across East Texas. The rain snow outlook for February 2nd to February 8th, we've got wetter than average chances here in East Texas, above average favored also across the lower and mid-Mississippi River Valley, the Pacific Northwest, wetter than average. The driest spot in the country right now looks like it'll be in the desert Southwest. But let's skip ahead to next Thursday and talk about that wintry mix setup. We've got colder air moving in from Canada, and it makes it all the way down into East Texas. And we'll call it a shallow, cold air mass, okay? So it's close to the ground, it's not real thick, and because of that, we may have a problem making it very deep into East Texas. But we also have moisture coming in from the Pacific, and when you have a shallow, thin, cold air mass that's maybe only, say, 5,000 feet thick, meaning from the surface to 5,000, the temperature's below freezing. Above that, you can have warmer air riding up over top of that, so moist air over top of cold air. As that falls, it's, of course, starting as rain. It's trying to freeze to snow, and sometimes it makes it as snowflakes down to the surface, and sometimes it only makes it into a little ice pellet or a sleet pellet, and sometimes it stays as rain. So this can be problematic for forecasting and for travel, and that would be next Wednesday night and Thursday. So that's something that we will keep an eye on. As for temperatures, and it goes in line with this precipitation thinking, we're looking at colder than average temperatures favored in this February 2nd to February 8th timeframe. And again, that's the repeating part of the cycle. Remember, we had that cold burst of air right before Christmas. this is the part of that pattern that is coming back. So we're starting to feel that, and we see it here on the 10-day low temperature trend. Freezing temps next 2 mornings, then we get a little bit of a warm up through the weekend, and then you have temperatures below average, all except one day next week. Tuesday, we might be up to 39. It may end up just at about average, and then temperatures falling back into the mid-20s as that moisture moves back in. So that's why we have that rain-snow mix in there. Daytime highs pop above average Thursday, Friday, and then fall below average on Sunday, and they stay below average for daytime highs for the rest of that 10-day period. So a colder push of air coming in, and it sticks around. It's not excessively cold. It's perhaps not as cold as that one back in December, but it will add a chill to the air. In fact, February in East Texas is an interesting month. If you notice, the average temperature now is 59. By the start of February, the average temperature is up to 61. So sometimes it's hard to get real cold air in here. Oftentimes, the air mass is a little bit modified. Morning lows are around 40. By the end of the month, the average daytime high in February is 65. The average morning low is 44. We do average about 3 3/4 inches of rain and snow. And you'll recall a couple years ago in 2021, record snowfall, 9.5 inches of snow, and Tyler's coldest temp ever, 6 below, on February 16th. All right, for tomorrow, not as windy as it has been the last couple of days. We'll have northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 15 miles an hour. Hour by hour Thursday, it's a chilly day with sunshine. Temperatures starting off again near freezing at around 6, 7 a.m., up to 38 by 9 a.m., up to 47 by noon, and making it into the low 50s with sunshine by 3 o'clock. Around East Texas, 52 in Mount Pleasant, 52 in Pittsburgh, and 52 out in Sulphur Springs with mostly sunny skies. We'll see sunshine, not a cloud in the sky at Jacksonville, where it will make it up to 53. Palestine up to 54 and 52 over in Carthage, while Mineola and Gilmer make it into the low 50s, around 53 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Over Deep East Texas, it's pretty similar. We're looking at temperatures, again, with sunshine, mid-50s at Crockett and Groveton and Palestine, lower 50s around Center, Nacogdoches and Lufkin, Hemphill up to 54. With wall-to-wall sunshine in that northwest wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Here's the Baylor Scott White Texas Spine Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So again, sub-freezing temps to kick off tomorrow, lower 50s for the daytime highs. Friday's warmer, 62, probably nicest day of the next 10. Saturday, 61, 70% chance of rain. Morning showers Sunday, 57. Light evening rain or nighttime rain Monday, 55. Then rain on Tuesday, 49. Then rain-snow mix arrives late Wednesday with a high of 44. We're falling all the way to 26 by Thursday morning. Thus, early snow showers will be possible. And then it's cold on Friday with morning lows in the mid-20s. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus, and have a great night.